Hey everyone. So once you log into Canva using your teacher's invitation through your email, you are going to see this. Okay. So you are going to click on create a design and you are going to click on logo. We're going to look for logo. So if you look all the way down at the bottom, just scroll down a little bit, you're going to click on logo. Okay. So the assignment is to create a class logo. So the things that you want to think about are what does your class do? What do you use? What colors do you see in your class? So my thought would be to use the Pensalkin colors because that would be our brand. You want to think of what you learn in that class. Maybe you can come up with a slogan or a tagline for your logo. And then I would just use the name of the class. So if you look over here, you can see that there are a bunch of templates. If you wanted to start with one of those, you can always edit those. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. I'm going to just click on this one and you can click on edit image. Okay. So some of the, you can't do a ton when you have an image like this. It is pretty set, but you can do like change the color a little bit. You can do like very subtle things with it. You can mess with the saturation and the brightness just to change it up a little bit. If you wanted to go black and white, you could do that. You know, there's a couple different things. You can flip it. So it'll just switch it around a little bit. You can animate it. So if you wanted to slide in, if if your teacher's going to put it on their website or something like that, you could do something like that. Okay. You can change the text here. So if I was doing this for my multimedia class, I might type that. And if you look at it, I don't particularly care for this because I can't really read it. Multimedia is a little bit hard to read. So I'm going to change the font because I want people to be able to read it. All right, so I can decide which font that I want. I always want to put font on a plain background. If I want to change the color, I can click on the A. It's just like in Google where you can change the colors pretty easily. You can make it bold. You can italicize it. This one might, some of the fonts you can't italicize. Oh, there you go. You can underline it. You can change from lowercase included to all capital letters. You can add an effect here, but you still want to make sure that you can read it. So just be sure that you can read it. I love the curved look. I think that looks good. Move it down a little bit. I'm going to take that underline off and the italics, and I'm going to make it normal, and I'm going to change it to black. I'll make this a black and white one. I don't like that the background has, let me see if, yeah, I don't like the background has that blue, so I might not use this one. I might do all that and then not use it, but you see that it didn't take me that long. Okay, so once you're done with your logo, so I'm going to show you another way to do it. If you want to do it from a blank page, you can go to Elements. And for my multimedia class, I would probably put a computer. So I'm going to type in computer, I'm going to hit enter. Okay, and maybe this is what I want to use. All right, now I'm going to go to, see, I can't change the color of this too. Some of them you can change the color of the elements that you add, so just keep that in mind. I don't need to flip it, obviously, because it's going to look the same. But I want to put my multimedia here. So I'm going to look at theirs here because I think that might be fun. They have this pre-created one. And I'm going to add multimedia. As you can see, it doesn't fit. So I'm going to play with the sizing here. Make that here. I don't like that color because I can't really see it. So I'm going to change it. And then I'm going to move it up so it's not on that wave. All right, and then maybe I'm going to go back to Elements and I'm going to look for some things that I might use in multimedia, like Wi-Fi. We definitely use Wi-Fi. I might type in audio. And more things that I use in multimedia, I use a microphone. So I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to add it here. I might actually see if I can change this to black. No, I can't. But this one I can. So the Wi-Fi, since that one's white, I'm going to leave it. But I would change all of them to black so that they match that because I would like that better. And then I would just keep going through and just keep adding elements to computer elements. Maybe I would put some gears because we're always thinking in here. So I'm going to choose this one, make it a lot smaller, put it in here. We also do sound. So I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to make this one white because the rest of them are white. So as you can see, I'm just creating a logo. And it's relatively easy. You just keep adding. I feel like I have to make this white outline because I don't really like the, there we go. That looks better. I like the consistency of that. But anyway, my point is, this is maybe the logo that I would use for my little icon. This could be the logo I might use for my website. So you're creating a logo that your teacher could use for your class. Maybe she would put it on the syllabus or on the papers that she's sending home or he's sending home. So that's how you're going to want to create a logo for this particular topic. Okay, now you would click Send to Teacher. Okay, once you click Send to Teacher, you would have to select the teacher. So your teacher's name would be here. And then you would hit send. If you wanted to send them a message, you can. At that point, they'll be able to see what you sent them and give you feedback or edit it on their own. Maybe make some comments because you can add comments here and your teacher will see it and you can see the comments that they put just like in Google Slides. Okay, but this has a lot more content that you can add. All right, so I hope you like it. You can still edit after you turn it in. There's no problem there. Notice that it says awaiting feedback. You can just keep clicking on it if you want, but it'll also say feedback sent. And you're all set.